Hello, hello. Thanks again for joining us on another episode of PETV. And today I'm sitting with maybe your childhood superstar, Sammie.
What's good? How you doing?
How you doing today?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Appreciate
and I
the
appreciate
invite.
that.
All love.
You have created a lot of songs. You've songwrite behind the scenes. And pretty much all of your songs are like long-lasting, soul-driven songs. What would be your advice to artists trying to create longevity?
I have records that resonates and takes you back to a moment in time. And I think that right there is something that's priceless. And something that is like a vocal point when I create music. So I try to tackle on subjects and content that is transparent and honest. And again, as long as I impact your spirit, I'll be in you forever. That's how I feel, opposed to just creating what's hot for the time. Because once that wave is gone, then you're gone.
And you went independent, so are you still signed to yourself?
Yeah, I've been signed to myself since 2009. And that wasn't like a plan, by the way. Like my first 2 albums, I had deals. I was used to letting the machine be the machine. And what really made me go indie is I did business with an ex-business partner many years ago now. And to be honest, I just wasn't protecting myself on the business side. I was more so focused and programmed to only focus on being a great performer, singer, songwriter. But doing that, you then open up this gateway for hell to come into your life and career. So he put me through a lot of things that unfortunately made me start over, made me become more business oriented. So I started my own company, signed myself to myself, started surrounding myself around other passionate people that are greater at something than I am. You know what I mean? From management standpoint, assistants, stylists, publishers. I built this team, this camp, Star Camp, and it gave me control.
Does that have anything to do with the hiatus? Because I know the first time you went MIA, I know you was kind of like a child star, so you wanted to, have
a sense
that
of normalcy.
Yeah,
the first hiatus. So from '99 to 2001, I was out, and just to be 12 years old and #1 on the Billboard. Like I'm from a small city. I was born in Boynton Beach, Florida, so it's really like in the Fort Lauderdale, Delray Beach area. But next thing you know, I was living on Sunset for a little bit when I got signed to Capitol. So I was like, damn, like. It's just crazy to be 12, 13, 14 years old, seeing the world. I'm in Canada one day, I'm in Hawaii the next day. And my mom always told me, I don't care how much money I ever made in life, how famous all the fame and glory I would get, you can't buy your childhood back. She understood, like, the value of just living a normal life. And, took me out of the limelight, and I went to high school for 4 years. And it was dope. I was homecoming king. I played basketball 2 years. My best friends now, like my brothers, I'm in like this group chat every day. It's those guys that I was in high school with when we used to ask our parents for lunch money and shit. So it was cool. It was cool to have that balance. I found significance of self outside of music. A lot of my peers can't resonate with that.
Right.
Because they've always been in the limelight. So when the world switches on you or the fans don't love you the same, they go crazy. You know what I mean? They do drugs or they lash out. Me, I understood who I am outside of music.
So have you felt like it's been really hard being Sammie and maintaining a relationship?
Oh, for sure. If anything that I take a hit on most being Sammie is my love life. I come with a lot, and I'm not perfect. I haven't been perfect in a relationship. I've been an awesome guy, and I've been a terrible person that you should run away from. Right. And I think the tricky part is singing R&B music, you're catering to women. That's like my job, 24/7. So, yeah, I might belong to you as your boyfriend, but also belong to the world to some capacity as well. And it's a lot for a woman to have to accept that day in and day out, especially like with social media and the comments they have to see every day, or she has to see. Like, I understand it's a lot, and unfortunately, it's something that I don't want to change. You know what I'm saying? I want the world to love me. I want women to love my music. I want them to love me as a person and as a man. So the hardest thing probably being Sammie is trying to have a love life at the same time.
So I know that you're a Christian man and you're very open with your spirituality.
Yep.
So being in a relationship, have you ever practiced celibacy?
Yeah, because honestly, like when I think of my vices in life is never, I don't do drugs, it's not liquor, it's none of that. It's like women. I've always loved women. My pops was like a little ladies man back in his day, you know what I'm saying? And I pick up like right after him. And I just so happen to have fame and a little money and a little desire for women. So like I like to challenge myself to not submit to my vices. So if it's the sensual, sexual side of myself, I always like wake up and not do that.
So how do you fight that temptation though? Because you're a man.
Oh yeah.
So
it's a daily battle, but prayer, a lot of prayer, and me personally, I feel like when I do go without sex, my blessings seem to come in abundance. I will say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of stuff that's been coming my way that I know is because I've decided to purify myself as much as possible. I'm not perfect. Like, I just partied last night and had hookah and drinks and all this craziness, so I'm not like this saint and this perfect guy. But I do know when I'm walking the straight path more than being derailed and astray, my blessings and dreams start to kind of speed up.
So, reality shows. How do you feel about reality shows? Do you feel like you will ever be on a Love and Hip Hop?
I've gotten, for the last 2 years, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood reached out, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta reached out. I passed on both times. The first I don't watch it either, so I don't have a clue on who's dating who and what. I read books and work out. I'd rather exercise my mind in those kind of ways. I'm not against it. It just would have to really be about my life, though. You know what I mean? Like, you're not about to just make me date a girl I don't know because, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing that's kind of whack. I think my life is very entertaining. So, like, if you capture my life, that's cool, but you're not just about to make me a character. And then bigger than that, I love music so much, I don't ever want to say, like, come see Sammie, the reality TV star at such and such. Nah, I'm a singer-songwriter that loves his craft and takes it too seriously to be just deemed as just a reality TV star. And that's no shade to anybody, that's just me, you know what I mean, as a person. And I felt I would be dope enough to come back without having to use that platform first. And then, you know, look at God, it happened. You know what I'm saying? So now it would make sense if cameras wanted to capture my life and my storyline. But just to be a reality TV star, that's nothing I ever aspired to be. What's poppin'? It's your boy Sammie Baby, and right now you're locked in to PETV. Keep it locked.
Thank you all so very much for watching. Hit the subscribe button and don't forget to follow me on social media. Stay tuned for more PETV.